Hi, I'm Dave Cyderbaby for Rock Radio UK, and today I'm speaking to Billy from Blood Dealer. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Not so bad, not so bad. Where are you in the world today, sir?
I'm currently in LA, so I'm currently amidst the kind of controversy that's going on in the US right now. But I'm safe. I'm all good. I'm
Brilliant.
uh, I'm not too. I'm far enough away for it not to really affect me. So that's okay. It's just a lot more traffic that I'm noticing. That's kind of about it.
So, what are you doing in the US anyway at the moment?
I'm currently writing with people at the moment, actually. Yeah, I'm currently exploring some new material.
Okay,
So yeah, it's kind of exciting. Yeah, yeah,
all right. I mean, let's talk about Blood Dealer because it's a band that's been out for around for a little while now, but
yeah.
you seem to have changed track a little bit and freshened your sound up this with a recent EP.
Yeah. So our EP Designer Antichrist is kind of a staple in that it's kind of a new era. I mean, I know we're a new band to a lot of
Hmm.
people, but to us, it's kind of a new phase. We wanted to write something that was very much, hey, we're here, we're sticking around. This is what we sound like. This is what we are. And yeah, we wanted something that we could push the envelope with a little bit
Hmm.
and make some cool stuff that's a bit more experimental, but at the same time be like very definitive in who we are sound wise. And I think we did a good job of that. So,
Well, I
so
think you did. I mean, Designer Antichrist is rather damn good. I mean, seven
thank you so
tracks. I
much.
mean, it's like a mini album rather than an EP, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess we kind of got carried away, right?
You did.
Like we kind of like we're like, oh, we need to add as much stuff onto this as possible. But yeah, we started off with the title track, and that's what
Mm.
we had for the longest time. But honestly, almost every song on the EP is something that we sat on for a really, really long time. So it's
Okay.
something we knew for like a while that we wanted to put out and get right and make sure it's very, authentic to us. And yeah, it just develops from there.
Brilliant. I mean, it does take some time for a band to find its feet. Do you think that's right? You know,
Absolutely. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Do
Like
you
we're in
think?
yeah, absolutely. We were a band called Colosseums and before this and no one could spell our names, so that's why we changed it up. So and we were doing that. I mean, that was probably well, we're probably talking about 6 or 7 years ago now. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah, I think it does take a little time finding your feet and finding out what you want to say in a song and what you want to represent. And I think that we explored that for a little while. We definitely. I mean, even now we still have demos that we were like, shall we put this out? Should we not? That was kind of from that era.
Mm.
Um, but um, but yeah, I think it definitely takes a hot minute to sort of figure out your bearings and where you want to go and how you want to push forward.
Okay. Okay. I mean, your particular sound is quite hot at the moment in like the metal scene itself because
Yeah,
I'm loving it. I mean, when metal went all just in your face and screaming
yeah,
and whatever. It just it pulled me back from the scene a bit, and I went more to the rock side of it. But now the alt metal, as it's called, I suppose now, is coming through, but it's drawing more and more influences from like the popular sounds and
yeah,
stuff like that.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like I'd be lying if I said I didn't come from sort of that sort of upbringing. I was very
Mm,
much like into like I was growing up on like Neo,
yeah,
and and all that purely because my mom is like heavily into like sort of 90s to like 2010s R&B. So that's
yeah.
all I would be listening to. So that's very much what I grew up on. And it was only until I sort of started getting into bands and started experimenting with music a little bit more that the sort of heavy elements sort of came in and merged, and we ended up merging the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely like to sort of borrow those elements of the pop and R&B genre and really throw them in there. I think even more so with sort of any sort of later singles like Crucifix.
Mm.
We very much were like, we want to make this like, yeah, real half and half, real Neapolitan ice cream. Um, so, um, so, uh, so yeah, that's sort of what we were going for.
But it's so much easier for me as a DJ to put that kind of music on the radio
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's more accessible to a wider audience.
yeah.
People can relate to it very, very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what we were going for. We wanted to make music. We wanted to make metal. Um, yeah, like as much as we could, like more popular music, right? So we wanted
Mm,
it to be a bit easier on the ear for to people who are not into it. And then we also got some real heavy stuff that it's enticing the people who might not like sort of the popular elements of our sound. So we've got a bit of everything on the EP that's for everybody, and we'll probably continue to do that because live we love playing heavy music,
yeah,
but you're right, like it. We want to bring this to chart. So to do that, we can't just, be like "Rah!"
yeah.
all the time. So yeah, we really that's always been our intention. That's kind of where we're going to progress to as well.
Mm.
So yeah, I think that even down the road, we're going to be pushing that bar and trying to make it as commercial as possible.
So, you mentioned just now that you're in the States
Yeah,
co-writing and what have you. So
yeah.
are you now experimenting a little bit more, pushing that envelope a little bit further just to see what it's going to do?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we definitely have a direction with where we want to go with our sound next.
Mm,
And with that, we kind of wanted to explore our options with, different writers, different producers. The EP is entirely mixed by like me and the band.
okay.
So we wanted to explore that too. Um, there's there's a whole there's a whole direction that we're aiming in that we kind
Mm.
of want to make sure we heavily articulate. I think even with Designer Antichrist, we kind of were like, do you guys like this? Sort of thing. We were trying to like test the waters a little bit, and now that we know where we are with it, we kind of really want to drive it home. So yeah, we're working with some metal people, working with some pop people,
Mm.
um, and yeah, I think where we're going to be headed is definitely, like you say, a bit more of that commercial element of metal.
Commercial is always the bad word to say. Now
I
you
know,
you you
I
must be more
know,
artistic and say,
I know. I know. It's a rough one to go through. Maybe more accessible, should I say?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
accessible. I
yeah.
like accessible.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that one for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, all right. Let's look at Blood Dealer. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just looking through the track list in here. I do like Jealousy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jealousy's probably one of my favorite songs on the record in general. It was a song that we sat on for a really, really long time. And it's because we knew that that was going to be the single. We knew that that was going to
Mm,
be this is going to completely define who we are as a sound. This is completely ready for radio play, and like it was all just it just ticked all the boxes, right?
mm.
So yeah, we knew that Jealousy was going to be a very definitive Blood Dealer song. So yeah, it's definitely my favorite on the record.
Yeah, I mean, you turned it on its head as well and did an acoustic version.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That was fun to do. We shot a music video for that in the middle of like a forest that's like near where I live back at home.
Right.
And we were running out of time for like shooting videos and all that kind of stuff. And we were like, listen, I've got this really cool camera. Let's just go back to old school, like home shot DIY videos. Let's just do it. And it turned out great. And we got an amazing editor that we worked with, who was incredible and turned it around as quickly as he could. And yeah, we dropped that. And that's weirdly that kind of highlights exactly what we are if we were a pop band, right?
Mm,
So if we had just that pop element, that's exactly what it would sound like. So that was quite cool to release as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, Jealousy, you said is pretty much your favorite track, but if you'd have picked one more, which one would it be?
It'd be Crucifix,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, Crucifix is again just very, very us. I think Crucifix was that and Jealousy were the two kind of battles that we had about like what should we, released
Mm,
after Designer Antichrist. And uh I think when we had Crucifix like finished, ready, polished, we just all loved it. Everyone who was involved was just like, this is just a ginormous track. So, yeah, I think those two are definitely my favorites. But it's because it's got very much those pop elements and
yeah.
mixed the two very nicely. So yeah,
Yeah. Do you find it hard to transfer those elements into the live scene?
You know what? Like initially, yes,
Mm.
because I think that a lot of people, especially like as being a new band, right? We're opening for a lot of people and we're like supporting a lot of people. So you kind of open, and you're like rapping or singing, right? People
Yeah.
are gonna be like, "What's going on here?" Right? But as time has gone on, and obviously, like you say, like this kind of style of music is kind of hot at the moment. It's kind of
Mm.
in, right? So people are kind of resonating with it a bit more. So initially, yeah, when we started out doing this, it was very much like oh, don't know how this is going to go down, and now it's very much like, yeah, we know what audience we're kind of going for.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, it's a little bit easier. I apologize about that motorbike going past.
Don't
But
worry,
yeah,
I get it all the time.
but yeah, it's a lot easier to sort of showcase that nowadays. Yeah, for sure.
Mm. Okay. I mean, we were talking about live. I mean, you do have, let me just bring up a few dates in the UK coming up very soon.
Yes, very excited to go finally on a headline tour. Yeah, it's very very exciting.
Do you want me to reel them off?
Yes, yeah, you're more than welcome
All
to.
right, okay, right. Thursday, the 24th of July, in my best sort of like pronouncer
Yes.
voice, the Exchange Basement in Bristol. Actually, it's that'll be my local gig because I'm Devon based. So
Oh yes.
Bristol, I might come along to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
do.
I might do that. I might
Yeah,
just do that.
please do. We'd love to have you.
The following day, Friday, 25th, is in Blondie's in London. Then
Yep.
the 26th of July, you're in Cardiff. I'm not even going to pronounce that name.
Yeah, we're in Cardiff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in Cardiff. That'll do. 1st of August, you're in Yes Basement in Manchester, and then the
Yeah.
second, the Flapper in Birmingham, which I believe is a hometown gig, is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. We're all kind of based around Birmingham, and yeah, that one's the Flap is kind of like a venue that we've almost, as a city, almost lost a few times. So
Hmm.
I'm very very grateful to be playing there. So that's very exciting.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you got some favorite venues that you want to do that you want to?
yeah, definitely. I There was a venue we played in Wales called the Black Cat, and I that was it's such a good venue, and they've got like a main room, and
Hmm.
like that room would be so cool to do. And obviously in Birmingham, I mean, Birmingham is such a good like place for metal bands, right? It's the birth of like
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, and so there's a lot of venues that would be more than happy to have us, and we'd be more than happy to play. So yeah, there's definitely some venues dotted around Birmingham that we would love to play too. But yeah, honestly, the venues that we're playing on this tour are like we're just so grateful to be on and to
Hmm.
be able to play and things like that. We've never done a headline tour. We took a bit of a gamble doing a headline tour, and it's paid off because we're selling very, very nicely. Thank you, everybody. Um, but um, but uh, but yeah, it's very, very exciting. We took a risk with it, and we're hoping that people come down and have a good time with us.
What about support slots? I mean, just are they have they been decided yet? Or
Yeah, we're still in the sort of showcase stage of that. We are very
mm,
much announcing those as we speak. But yeah, supports have been announced for some of the venues for sure. We have Raiders on the Cardiff show, and
right?
I don't know if you know about Raiders, but Raiders are do you remember the Blackout, that
Yes,
band?
yes.
Yeah, like it's Sean from the Blackout, his new band. So we're really
Okay.
really excited to be playing with those guys. So yeah, we got some cool supports on this tour for sure.
Yeah. So you're bringing in more of the same style. So it's going to be a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping that it'll be like a heavy pop night kind of vibe. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the potential fan and listener?
I'm really sorry. Can you repeat that? You broke up a little bit there.
Yeah. Sorry. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Basically.
Um, um, I'm just very very grateful for the growth that we've had over the last few months. I mean, so thank you to everybody who's been listening. We've developed a massive fan base on TikTok and Instagram. So
Mm.
we're very very grateful for everyone who follows us on there. If you haven't don't already, follow us on there. We've got some pretty funny content on there, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're just super grateful to be here and be here with you as well. Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Billy, it's been a pleasure. Um, Designer Antichrist is such a good EP. I mean, from
Thank you so
you know,
much.
it can only lead to bigger and better things. I'm really pleased for what you've done,
Amazing. Thank you so
and
much.
I shall hopefully see you in Bristol very, very soon.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be great to see you there.
Thank you, Billy.
Amazing. Thanks so much.